Guys, stop for a minute. Take a look at your wallet. Your wallet says a lot about you. And let me ask you a question. Is it time for an upgrade? Our friends at Ridge are here to help you step up your pocket game. This incredible wallet is light, sleek, and industrial, but it doesn't fold or awkwardly bulge out of your back pocket. It goes into your front pocket. Ridge wallets hold up to 12 cards, plus all the cash that you need. You can choose from over 30 colors and styles. That includes carbon fiber and burnt titanium. It is the best wallet you can buy, and you don't just have to take my word for it because there's over 40,000 five-star reviews. I was skeptical at first, but once I tried it, I never went back, and I'm sure you won't, but guys, there's no pressure. Test it out for 45 days. If you don't love it, send it back, get a full refund. If you decide to keep it, and you will, there's a lifetime warranty. Go to ridge.com/Chael or just click the link in the description below and get 10% off with free worldwide shipping and returns. Conor McGregor came out over the weekend and he was weighing in on the WWE. He just took a shot out there, right? He says, you want to know why I wasn't at WrestleMania? Because they all fear me. It had no it was just brilliant. It was just the genius at work. That's all that it was. And they took the bait. They were I didn't even see Conor say this. I saw WWE England retweet it. That's how I saw it. So it all works. It all works. BT Sport, that's what it was. So anyway, when Conor did this, he put out a clip that was him hitting, I don't know what this is called. Do you know that big bag? It's a round bag. And it's double-ended in terms of where the coach can put his, but it's that round. I don't even know what it's called. I used to have to hit that every day with Clayton Hires. I hated that bag, but I don't know what it's called. Very difficult workout. But Conor put that out with it. I wasn't at WWE because they all fear me. Conor had put a piece out 3 to 5 weeks ago that my eyes told me was the same piece. I'm not positive I'm right. But my eyes told me that it was. And when Conor had put it out 3 to 5 weeks ago, everybody, including Jake Paul, weighed in on it, saying how bad Conor looked. It wasn't what I saw. I did not think Conor looked bad 3 to 5 weeks ago. I rewatched this clip that I think might be the same clip. I could have that wrong. I didn't think he looked bad. I saw a lot of things there. I saw power. I saw timing. I know the level of conditioning. When I tell you this apparatus, this is hard. It's really, really difficult. And Conor was doing it. You could tell the heart rate and the blood was pumping. You could see the sweat flowing. You want to know who I hate to see shadowbox? I never lost, in all fairness, I never lost a stand-up fight in my life. Never. Zero. Never lost a round. One guy that I could not stand to see shadowbox when that would come out on a countdown or a clip or floating around the internet was me. And you guys can probably relate to. Do you like to hear yourself sing? Have you ever heard yourself talk? Has everybody ever made a recording? You hear it, but you think your own voice is strange? Like when I'm shadowed right here for you guys, I'm nice and slow. Look at my rhythm. My shoulders are rolling. I'm going to come with a jab. Oh, look at me. I dipped outside so I can dig to the body. I rolled back under. It feels perfect. I feel like I'm Floyd as I do it. When I see it back, go, you don't ever be on your feet. You don't know what you're doing. It's one of these things. When I see Conor doing it, though, I saw a powerful guy. I saw his body. He had his shirt off. I looked specifically at his belly, which was lean as can be. You want to know what's unhealthy? You want to know what will look unhealthy? Is Conor McGregor at 145 pounds. We never thought anything of it at the time. He was a 145-pounder. He never complained. He never went to press conferences and talked about how hard it is to make weight the next day. Never said anything after the fact. Never said I'm leaving the weight class. We never thought anything of it. Go back and look at him right now. Type it in. Type it into Google. Conor McGregor, weighing in, 145 pounds. It's unhealthy looking. He is incredibly skinny. He moves up to 155. We all wonder if he's going to be big enough. This was a story going in. He, at one point in time, was the underdog to RDA based just on size. He wasn't big enough. That's what people had come to the conclusion of. They did a face-off. They were both in suits. They were at a press conference. They're both holding belts. And Conor looks significantly small. Then he goes all the way up to 170 pounds. Now I see him hitting this thing. He's claiming that he weighs 190. You want to know I saw in this clip where Conor's hitting the bag? I'll tell you what I did not see. I did not see a 155-pounder. That's what I didn't see. I don't know what Conor's getting ready to do. Conor is telling a story. Conor is a great storyteller, which is what a great marketer is, which is what a great promoter is, and nothing else. Conor decided to invoke himself into the WWE's orbit, which worked, which a national broadcast resent and made it to Chael in Westland, Oregon. It worked. But he's telling a story, and he decided to include a visual component of him training. What are we supposed to get from that? It wasn't by accident. He wasn't in a hurry. Conor does his own tweets, by the way. Not everybody does. People turn him over to managers. They're not into, I'm into tweeting, but some people aren't. It's one of those things. Conor's doing that. That's Conor. And Conor chose to attach this clip. What am I supposed to get out of that? I was supposed to get something. And maybe I have the wrong thing, but maybe I don't. There's a lot of things I could say about that clip. There's a lot of things I could see in that clip. A lightweight wasn't one of them. And it is interesting. If you go back to the last interview that Conor gave, which was exactly 2 weeks ago, he did not associate himself with Charles Oliveira. He did not associate himself with Volkanovski, who, by the way, had just called him out. Associated himself with Kamaru Usman at 170 pounds. And many of you welcomed that, and many of you brushed that off. I'm just here to tell you, based on the limited evidence we have, which is Conor saying, I want to fight Kamaru and I want to do it at 170, in conjunction with, I mean, a picture's worth 1,000 words. I have a picture of Conor. That's not a lightweight. That doesn't mean he can't be. That doesn't mean 4 months from now he won't be. It's speculative. It's conversation. It's not for me to say. Conor put the piece out. He was attempting to tell a story. I've come to my interpretation. I'd love to hear what yours is.